Hello and welcome back to Aussie Frugal Family. My name is Rachel and today I'm just going to go through some of the things that we have been doing at home lately while I've been at home with sick babies. Yes, the baby's still sick. I think I say that every single video. I do appreciate your comments of support at this point. It's sort of ridiculous, but it's our life. But yes, we have been hanging at home a lot lately. So we've been doing some things. You may have noticed we have had macadamias in our cupboard for a very long time. We got them from our in-laws and just never got around to cracking them. So I thought this would be a good opportunity. The toddler did try to help. The hammer was still a little bit too heavy for her, but she had a really good time eating the macadamias from the inside and holding the bowl. That was her job. And I feel like this was a beautiful childhood memory of mine, so it was really nice to do that with her. Another thing that I've been doing a lot since being stuck at home is drinking tea. So I have quite a lot of tea. I usually ask for it for Christmas and birthdays and things like that because I think it's really fun to drink tea. I also make a lot of my own little herbal teas as well, but I have a bit too much at the moment, so I have been trying to go through and drink some more of my tea, especially because it's been a little bit cooler. It's been really nice. I'm currently working my way through my choc mint tea. I think I just finished that today. So yeah, then I will choose something else. I try to only have like 1 or 2 caffeinated teas a day because I get anxiety at night if I drink too much. So yeah, it's been really nice having some herbal teas and just making that a priority, and sitting down and having a nice warm cup of tea is just a lovely little treat. So everyone has been pretty low energy, but I have been trying to get out into the garden, and the toddler is really enjoying getting out into the garden. She never really liked coming down here for a long time, but she's really gotten into it lately, which is nice. So yeah, we've got to pick mulberries and do some fun things with her. We've also just been doing some stuff around the house. We had this big pile of junk out the front, so we ended up getting one of these free council skip bags delivered. And yeah, basically you just set it up out the front of your house, dump all your stuff into it, and then you request that they come to get them. So yeah, if you're in the Gold Coast and you need to get rid of a whole bunch of junk, hop onto I think it's called a Flexi Skip. Hop onto the Flexi Skip website and you can get one of those for free, I'm pretty sure, every year. So this is also out the front of our house, and we've just been doing a little bit of chopping back. This is our driveway and it's become really overgrown. You can see the Monstera plant there. It starts like overhanging on the driveway and hits my car while I'm coming in and out, so it really had to go. The Monstera is really good. It does grow fruit and I do occasionally eat the fruit, but it's just very annoying to eat. You have to like make sure that it's ready and let the bits fall off, and if you know anything about Monstera, it's very annoying. But yeah, so I chopped that all back. I'm hoping that the pieces that I threw into the little garden there might propagate themselves. I don't know. We might get some more Monstera plants happening in there because at the moment it's mostly honeysuckle, which is invasive and it spreads and it's impossible to get rid of. We have tried. So yeah, I'm hoping maybe we can get more Monstera happening there instead. But yeah, so took a machete to that, which was fun. I feel like it's very rare, or has been very rare in the last 6 months since the baby was born, and before that, while I was very heavily pregnant, for me to be able to go out into the yard and do this sort of stuff. But it's something that I really enjoy doing. So yes, when I'm not attached to a baby or when I'm not pregnant, this is the sort of stuff that I like to do. Get outside, chop things up. Back onto the tea front, I have also enjoyed making matchas lately. I sort of went off them for a little while. I think just because I felt like I didn't have the time to make them. It is a little bit of a process. I mean, it's not, it's like a couple of minutes, but still a couple of minutes when you have small children can feel like a lot. But yeah, I am back on the matcha train, and what I have been doing is making myself strawberry matchas. So strawberry matchas are a very big thing at the moment. You can buy them from cafes and things like that. All I have been doing is adding some strawberry jam to my matcha. So I like my matcha sweet. So yeah, this is a way that I can sweeten it and also add that strawberry flavour. And this idea just came to me because I was wondering what to do with the strawberry jam from the Lighthouse Care $25 trolley. We're not really people who have jam on toast or anything like that. So yeah, I thought this was just a really good way to use that jam that would otherwise sort of just sit in our cupboard forever, or I would like force myself to have it on toast or something. And yeah, this is lovely. If anyone is interested on how the chickens are going, most of them have settled in really well. Unfortunately, we did lose one of the chickens. She was just really stressed. She didn't handle the move very well. She was raised in a battery farm. Like, it happens sometimes with the ex-battery hens. So that was sad, but everyone else is doing well. Rory, my husband, has extended their area. So instead of just the coop, they now have this small free-ranging area as well. And eventually, we are hoping they can have the entire yard with the exception of my little garden. So yeah, you can also see the dog here, and he's not particularly phased or interested in the chickens. So yes, we probably will try to free range them once we're sure that he's not going to eat them or anything. You can see this one here really enjoyed the husband doing some yard work down there. He's putting in some sleepers just to sort of make some retaining steps so that it's easier to go down there. Rory has also moved over the garden fence so that the chickens have more space, and will also make that sort of a nice spot for children to hang out as well. Look at this beautiful day that we're having today. Has been very rainy, so it's been very wet, but yeah, this is a good day to do yard stuff. In terms of the house, as you can see, everything is looking pretty disheveled. But look, it is what it is. I will get round to it eventually. I've just had other things to do. I've also been sort of lacking on the tidying front because we've been outside quite a bit when it hasn't been raining, because we have needed to go outside for our mental health. One thing I have been doing inside is trying to get rid of some stuff in my kitchen. Excuse that random shoe on the dining table. So yeah, I've been going through and just getting rid of a bunch of stuff that I don't use, sending it to the op shop because I have been feeling very overwhelmed at home. This is a pile of stuff I'm selling on Depop. Yeah, I've been feeling very overwhelmed at home lately. And yeah, I feel like a reason for this is just we have too many things. I have too many things to keep track of and stay on top of, and I don't like it. One piece of advice as like a homemaker that I have always held on to and remembered is that if you cannot tidy a room, not clean, but tidy a room in 5 minutes, it means that you have too much stuff. And I just feel like that is so accurate. I come from a background of like extreme minimalism. When I was in my 20s, I owned nothing. We slept on the floor. I had like 2 pairs of jeans. It was great. And I really want to try and get, not quite that extreme, but back to some of those sort of ideas, because I do think it makes life so much easier. So I do want to have a massive cull of stuff, and I think I will find that very helpful. So yeah, I have been getting rid of a bunch of stuff from the kitchen, just bits and pieces from everywhere. Toys, clothes. I'm selling a lot of clothes on Depop. I love doing this because most of my clothes come from Depop. It's like a secondhand selling site. I'm not affiliated or anything. But yeah, so I will sell clothes on Depop, and then I will use the money that I made to buy other clothes that fit me. As someone who's had 2 pregnancies in the last 2.5 years, my body has changed a lot. So I've been buying and selling and buying and selling. And I really like the idea of just like circling things around, basically. Yeah, it's really good. But yeah, that is what has been going on in my life, in our lives over the past week. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching. I have not been able to film as much as I usually would, which means less money from YouTube next month. So yeah, I do appreciate anyone rewatching or watching those playlists and things like that people have been saying that they've been doing. So thank you, and I will see you in the next video. I appreciate you. Goodbye.